This is Sutek. Have a nice day. Here I am on Live Oaks in my Bert, a Tier 6 British arty. You may have noticed I just hit that target and I ended up crit hitting him. So I'm going to blind fire again. This will be my second blind fire. It's a kill. Generally, when I'm operating arty, if I see a crit hit, damage of a module, I will assume that it's either an engine or it's a track. And therefore, I'll follow up with at least one or two follow-up shots in the expectation that the enemy can't move, even if I can't see him. About a third of the time, this is a successful maneuver, and I'm able to actually deliver a great deal of damage, even though I can't get my eyes on him. You'll also notice that I tend to... Oh, there's another one. I tend to concentrate on one target at a time and wear them down. The reason for that is simple. Instead of waving my gun around and starting the aiming process all over again, I'm relatively close to my target, and if given an opportunity and enough shots, I can finish them off just like that. So 2 tanks down. My team, which is really pushing on this side of the map, is doing well. Now, again, I'm going to check my range, see how far I can reach. Well, that's the limit. And none of my teammates can see any targets up to that point. So I need to move forward to extend my range and continue supporting this drive. So I move up a little bit more, check my range. All right, once my team has basically advanced another grid square, there's nothing there and I know it. So I move on. Now, I did notice about a minute ago that there was a red blip toward the center of the map. So I'm going to set up over here and see if anyone spots anything and maybe drop some love on that guy. Waiting. Also, you'll notice that I've tested my range and I'm just outside of my spotting distance. Arty. Here we go. Excuse me, TD. Oh, it's a Frenchie. Let's see if we can line up a shot before he dies. Nope, not really. Okay. Well, there's another TD in the distance, but I already know he's out of range. So again, I'm going to search, make sure. All right, moving ahead. It's important, especially with these short-range artillery, is to keep track of where your team is going and where they're driving so that you can continually move up and support your team. Now, I'm moving more to the center because there had been enemy tanks in the village. Oh, and there's one sitting right there in cap. Well, let's see what we can do. Waiting. Nice track. And he's dead. So we know there's some arty left. Oh, there's one. Now, for the faint of heart, or people who have children watching this video, I suggest you cover your eyes, because we're about to have some arty on arty action. And sometimes it's not pretty. Well, he just moved in time, but let's see if he was paying attention. And I don't think he's paying attention. He is now. So now, of course, the last place arty could be is down in that gully. Just about every arty driver knows that's the only place where you can't be seen until you're on top of you. But at the same time, you never know. So looking around, I spot my scouting tank. That is the tank that's going to be seeing for me. There he is. I could have probably have waited 1 second longer. Just missed. But he's a dead customer right now. Gone. So far, a very successful adventure with Bert. Provided support for the drive. Got 3 kills. And as you can see from the battle board, 1600 damage. Second class mastery badge. I'm number 3 on the board, and I hit a majority of my shots, which again for arty is pretty rare. So again, you know, if you see me on the battlefield in my Bert, just remember, your evil is my good. Thank you for watching.